Hi. Oh,
Yellow.
Yellow. What up? So, we're back.
Yeah.
Again.
After a 1 week break?
Was it a 1 week break?
I think so.
I
was at PAX South last week.
Look at you.
I am a very fancy lad.
Mm-hmm. Fancy in all the best possible ways.
Accurate.
Hashtag accurate.
So we're continuing on with our series on games that,
We didn't care for.
yeah, in spite of the fact that they're probably, or critically agreed on as being quite good.
Yeah, and I feel like I said as much when I played this, that I was like, this game is probably quite good, and I hate it. And I'll be interested to see if I still hate it, if I discover something new about it. And maybe we can sort of unpack some of the why
Yeah.
that I, like, bounced right off of this one. Like, I'm looking at the install. It has 25 minutes played.
Ooh,
That's,
all right.
Yeah,
All right.
it was not a good stream. But, you know, we're good scientists, so we're going to give it another shot.
Yeah. So last time we looked at FTL,
Yeah.
which is, you know, this game where you're a spaceship and you're trying to escape from, you're the last remnants of the Federation trying to escape from the rebellion. And it has a lot of random elements that I did not care for. But overall, I mean, like, coming back to it and playing it, and, like, I found that a lot of what I disliked about it had, well, it was still present, but I didn't care about it as much.
Interesting.
So maybe we can investigate a bit more what
Yeah,
does
so,
work here and doesn't work here for you.
Pulling from my memory, what bothered me about this game, it's, like, the premise is it's a non-Euclidean geometry puzzle game,
Okay.
set in first-person perspective.
Right.
Sounds like a cool enough idea.
Yeah, definitely.
What bothered me was that, and I bang on about this a lot, is that for myself, there's a couple things that I require of puzzle games. One of them is that I need to know what the puzzle is.
Yes.
I need to know what tools I have to interact with it. And I need to know what the solution state looks like.
Okay.
And I felt that kind of by design, this kind of didn't supply me with those all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds
Where I was like, am I in a puzzle right now?
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine to some users they'll be like, oh cool, am I in a puzzle? It's like, no, where's the fucking game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Myst is a little bit like that, where it's just like, here's a weird thing you can interact with. And it's like, this obviously is going to do something.
Yeah, but Antichamber
But
doesn't
Antichamber,
even
in a lot of situations, it's like, to progress forward, you actually just have to, like, turn or, like, move in a spot to, like, change the angle of what you're looking at and shit.
Huh.
Which is a neat idea, but it's also just like, what?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Mop. So, let's get to the right corner.
All right.
So it throws you right into it, which, like,
Okay.
as I recall that. It's one of these, like, visual things.
Okay.
And, like, I don't hate this. I
Yeah,
think
no,
it's pretty-
this seems really cool.
This is, like, ought to be, like, my kind of shit. So we'll change the resolution. Hopefully it gives me control of the game back.
Fail
Oh,
states.
I clicked 1200 instead of 1080.
Ooh.
Did I break it? Unplayable garbage. Okay, that's not a good start. Yeah, we're soft locked.
Okay.
That's not good.
Let's go back to the booth so you don't have to look at our complete disaster. How hard are we crashed here?
Oh, we're like... Oh, wait, there's a...
Oh no, there's a
There's
cursor.
But we're...
Alt tab.
Oh, we're really bricked. Wait, something's happening. layers of Crash are you on?
Holy shit.
Damn, dude.
Uh,
Hope I got this right. Wow,
we just had the computer rebooted.
Oh no, and it's still here. No, it logged me out.
Holy shit. Alt escape?
Stumped by the... Okay, wait.
Okay, good.
We've got a crash message.
Okay, good.
Close
good.
program. So, I'm going to try real hard to not hold this against it. Because nothing drives me crazier than Steam reviews that are like, I couldn't get this game to run on my rig. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, it's like...
But what's the game like?
Yeah.
You know, if you could have separate things that would work. Oh god, if it launches in that resolution, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Is this a puzzle?
Oh no.
Although,
I love that for the go live notification in Twitch.
Yeah.
We put in, or Alex put in...
this was weird.
Yeah. Alex put in, Cam joins Alex as he revisits lauded puzzler, Antichamber. Antichamber is underlined in red, which makes sense because that isn't how you spell Antichamber. But the messages don't send what you wouldn't say to Grandma.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Does it think Antichamber is like a swear?
A curse word?
Yeah.
Like I'm locked so hard right now. Nothing is responding. I keep clicking like close program and it's like nothing.
Yeah.
We might actually have to reboot the computer, which is like this doesn't happen on watch and play for context.
Yeah, no, we know how to launch Task Manager. Oh my god.
Yes.
You don't need to tell us we need to hit Control-Alt-Delete. We know how to do this.
I don't actually know how to restart this computer because I've never had to. Mom! Where's James when we need him? Okay, let's do this one. So how was your day?
You know, I was playing They Are Billions and...
I hear that game's good.
Oh, it just bullshits you into the dirt.
Really?
Like, you'll be building your little base, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be really nice. And it'll tell you that a mob of zombies is approaching.
Yeah.
And it'll show it to you on the map. And you'll be like, oh, okay, I need to build up my defenses in that area.
Yeah.
And you'll do that. And the mob of zombies will run directly at you, like on the StarCraft minimap. And then just go around.
Around your defenses?
Yep. And in through, like, wherever you move people away from. Because zombies can see the mini-map, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah. All right.
So I think that's restarted it. There it goes.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
This poor gaming PC.
Yeah, like, I can't stress enough that we have not had to restart the computer, even on watch and play. This is the first time I've ever had to do this.
Yeah.
Which is a little horrifying to think of. I almost want to do like a reinstall. I don't know.
Yeah. How old is the rig? Like
Not that
2
old.
years,
Yeah.
maybe? Isn't it an i7? Like, it's an older generation i7 with, like, tons of stuff. I mean, yeah, having a separate hard drive for watch and play or a virtual machine to install watch and play games into.
That's honestly not even a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna delete Adam's Cuphead save. Why would I do that?
That actually made me feel sick.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it stored in the cloud, though?
I don't know. The thought of deleting Adam's Cuphead save is actually nauseating.
He would for real kill me. And
I don't think he would. I think he would just be like...
upset. And that would be worse.
Yeah, no, we would make Adam really sad.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
We would take an achievement away from Adam.
No.
It's on his account.
That's good. Did he S-rank it? Yeah, has he finished S-ranking everything? Or is he close? C-Bat's better than Z-Bats. I couldn't make Adam sad. I would feel so awful.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine Lily looking at you?
No, no. Adam would be sad. Lily would come at you with a knife.
You just hear this sort of like dull thud from vaguely Vancouver's direction. You're like, she comes. Okay, let's try this again.
Okay. I guess we should verify the install.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So...
lot of stuff going on. This is so good. I love being clowned on by a game itself, like not even the performance of it.
Yeah.
Because like a fool, I imagined that this was just going to work. You come for your boys. God, I really hope it didn't save that. Let's hope it has an apply button. This is the one time I would want an apply button.
Yeah, maybe we wind up doing a different game this week.
It's possible.
Maybe this one is doomed. We've had other doomed playthroughs, right?
Have we?
I thought we had.
You might need to refresh my imagination. Or
I mean, maybe
memory.
I'm completely forgetting it, but I'm sure
stuff we didn't get to work at all.
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me, maybe I was lost in thought.
Yeah, we make Adam sad. Lily shows up and just like snaps a pool cue in two.
Yep.
And it's like, I'm gonna let you decide who's at fault. Drops one end.
Oh God. Okay, verify integrity.
Or was it one of the Duke Nukems?
Oh yeah, well we went
Doom?
3 hours. No,
Yeah.
Duke Nukem's we went 3 hours and then we stopped before it got really, really bad.
Yeah.
I watched a Let's Play. I am very happy that we quit.
No, like
before
didn't we do Doom as well?
Did it
and
break?
had a really hard time getting it to work?
I could have sworn we got it working.
Or was it Myst? Like Myst took us a really long time to
But
get
we
working.
got it working.
Yeah, but we got it working. Oh God! If we have to edit an any file,
like if we have to edit files, then we
we
will pick something else.
Yeah. I mean, I could show you there are billions. Because
Yeah?
it's actually, like, there's not a lot of gameplay to it right now. But
Is it an alpha?
It's an alpha, right? So it's probably not even, like... There's, It makes a couple of interesting storytelling decisions. Because it's like, cyberpunk zombie survival simulator. Or a survival strategy game. And I'm like, okay. And somebody's like, no. It is a post-apocalyptic zombie setting. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That has advanced once again to 19th century levels.
You're like,
Okay. Okay.
okay,
Fine.
fine, jeez.
Or maybe we could do Siege.
Yeah, maybe. You don't have to twist my arm to make me play Siege.
Yeah.
Although it would be interesting to talk about, like, what would we talk about in that game? I think details would be a nice thing to talk about. 'Cause
We're
holy
playing Rainbow
shit.
Six Siege, and we're talking about waifus.
Talking about the most tactical operator waifus. Oh, hey, one file failed to verify and will be re-downloaded. Okay, so let's try it now. Please work. I wish to not look like a clown.
I mean, maybe it heard that we were going to be like, so we didn't like this game and we're going to talk
like-
a little bit about why. And it's like, you know what? No, you don't get to.
No. I'm gonna next level you. I won't launch. We definitely played Nier. We played the shit out of Nier.
Oh, yeah.
Because that game is...
Oh, it's great.
I did like that one person on Twitter, their Game of the Year list that was just like ending A, B, C, D. And E.
Yes, yeah.
I accept.
All right.
One time.
Okay, getting there. Getting there.
I'm so... Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's click the correct resolution, and please don't fuck this up.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's start talking about this game.
Okay.
All right. I actually kind of dig that it throws you right into it.
Yeah.
Every journey is a series of choices. The first is to begin the journey, and the first thing you do is you move your mouse, and it's like, oh, I'm in one of these fancy, actual, like, in-game UIs. So all your options are here.
Yeah.
Left
Okay.
mouse, interact, move around, jump, walk, and then escape. So we'll go in the exit. We will go in the exit.
Do we have to jump?
Jump. Can't do it. Click here. Oh, there we go.
Leap of faith.
Jump. Doesn't say.
Ah.
Hello.
Okay, I mean, this seems neat.
Oh no, I fell.
Isn't a leap of faith not supposed to do that to you?
I think so. The end.
Hmm.
Click here.
I mean, I like this art style a lot.
Yeah, no, there's plenty to like about this game. Don't get me wrong. Hit. Nope. There's some sort of porthole. Failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress.
Okay.
So we have a path. Follow the path. Some paths are clearer than others. Blue. Aha!
A puzzle, you say?
Choice may be as simple as going left or going right. Maybe red instead. So, you see, like, I like the impossible geometry stuff. Like, it was utilized to great success in Layers of Fear.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. The choice doesn't matter if the outcome is the same. What about turning around?
You mean going back this way?
Yeah.
Well, how about that? So it is introducing some of its concepts very slowly.
Oh, it didn't like us doing that at all.
Oh, look at that. Just around and around, and now there's an exit.
However, there's also a laser beam. Okay.
Some choices leave us running around a lot without really getting anywhere. Esque. Huh. So we're back here.
Okay.
If you don't like where you ended up, try doing something else. So jump too far.
Oh, so it's got...
An actual, like... Well, let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
There was this
What?
hole.
Yeah. What
What's
was
this?
up?
E. These look like letters, actually.
Walk. Do we just walk? Ah.
Oh, look at that. the first step can be harder than the rest of the challenge. Left or right?
Left.
Left. Goodbye. Whoa!
Flying!
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh. Whoa. Okay. Trying to figure out where the fuck I am in any context. So these look like stairs.
Yeah.
So even the effects were really cool.
Yeah, this is neat.
It's definitely neat. We'll see if we get to the point, because I think, at least in the early stages, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of
But,
think,
like, I could definitely see, like, 2 or 3 hours of this.
we often fall into things when we least expect.
Okay,
So that's
can't,
no dice.
we can't mantle.
Whoops. I fucked up. Back up.
Alright.
Oh, that's interesting. We can't activate this to go down, but if we fall with enough force, it will push it.
Oh.
So, like, if we wanted to go back downstairs, alley up. Whoop.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
If I recall, I think the point,
huh.
at which this game lost me was when you get the weird little gun. Okay, so there's stairs on the ceiling, and we just go up.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Small steps can take you great distances. Somebody pissed in this corner. I don't know what that is. Yeah, like, what is this?
I don't know.
Okay, so there's some laser beams that we can break. There is, oh. There is a door. Okay, no, there's a door here. And some other stuff. So it reacts to our movement. Like when we're stationary, it calms down. When we move, it expands. Can we... Oh, we can climb up this way.
Yes.
What looks out of reach may only be a few steps away. So, some sort of green thing. If I had to guess, this is probably locked with...
Maybe can we push the green thing here? The ball?
Let's find out. There seems to be a lot more lasers. So, what if we wait till that...
Can we push it?
I don't believe that we can interact with it in any way.
Okay.
The more we move around, the more agitated it seems to get. The more lasers appear. Oh, that's interesting.
Huh.
The door opens briefly.
When the lasers are interrupted?
Oh no, it's just this one. No, it stayed open that time. That's weird.
Huh.
So, like...
I don't know why that worked.
Yeah, and I think we might be very quickly approaching the crux of this. It's like, why did that work? It's like, I guess it worked.
Yeah.
Maybe it worked. Why did it work? What did I do that made that happen? Taking one path often means missing out on another. That's fair. Sometimes you just gotta do. So we have some glass, and there's an exit visible through here. We can walk through this way. Seems Straightforward enough. The end. Blocked by something red. Oh! So that changed back to this thing. Now, I wonder if the leap of faith thing is going to work again.
Oh, looks like it.
Oh, it's a different pattern. So we can go across.
Bunny.
How we perceive a problem can change every time we see it. F, E, L, I, F, E,
L.
life.
Oh.
L, wait.
Philly.
L, I, F, E. Okay. Wait. Oh, a door that opens when I don't look at it.
Elif.
So, is it just...
Oh, so we back through it?
Yeah, that sounds about right. See, like, so some of these are just like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh, okay, you know, it is closed when I look at it. It's like a boo. And then I have to turn around, you know, back through it. You know, some of these add up, and I like them, but...
Getting yelled at by a bear.
A few steps backwards may keep you moving forwards.
The old portal trick.
So, if we go this way... Ah! This one I got stuck on for a while. Like, if you smush your face up against it, it changes the environment.
Oh.
So, boop!
Oh, so if you let it cover your entire...
occupy your view,
yeah,
it changes everything else. So there again, that kind of makes sense. I think you could spend a lot of time bumbling around here. I remember this one. I want to go back to the blue room.
I love that movie.
It's very good. Window of opportunity can lead to new places if you're willing to take a closer look.
Okay.
I feel like we should have gotten that before we went into that room.
I think we're going through this backwards.
That's not good. Well, that's a whole bunch of jimmies there. Curiouser and curiouser. Sorry, which movie? Cube. Hello.
Astronomical.
Two. Astronomical. Jelly bean. It's a indie... Oh, I can't see anything.
It's an indie horror movie.
And it's very good. And makes really efficient use of...
It might be my favorite movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure it's a good movie, but it's definitely one that I enjoy a lot.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting. So I don't know that we can get in here yet, anyway. Because, like, we can follow... Maybe we can navigate using these rings, even though it becomes dark. If I was a ring. Back up. So, okay, so this is applying the same principle we learned moving through the door going backwards, using these rings as a reference point.
Oh, okay.
So there again, it kind of makes sense. This is... Oh, we're here. Is there something over there? There's one of these things.
Okay.
So let's follow it. There's another one. And we found another passage.
Interesting.
Venturing into the unknown can lead to great rewards.
I feel like I'm being tested by aliens.
Yeah! So that closes that door, I guess. The end may come before we were ready to get there.
Oh!
Life isn't about getting to the end. This way. Oh, did we change the... We are now on the other side of this panel.
Okay, we saw this one earlier, right?
Yeah, it's the same trick, just a little bit different. Sometimes we need to view the world from someone else's perspective. See, again, I really wish we got this before we tried that. This,
Yeah.
like, why are we getting the clue after we've solved it?
I think maybe we glitched through something.
Did we? Well, that's the other thing that it's just like, did we break something?
Yeah, did we sequence break?
Yeah. Okay, so...
Twilight Spark. Yeah, I would agree with that.
What's that?
There's a difference between a puzzle that... sorry, someone in chat, Twilight Spark, was saying that there's a difference between a puzzle in the sense that all the things you need are already defined and a puzzle in the sense that you have to figure out a theory for thinking about how the things you're looking at work.
Interesting.
Right. So
Like,
this game
you have
wants
to-
you to come up with I guess, a context-specific theory
Huh.
for how things work inside this game.
So you have to discover the tools at first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But inside the game, there will be a coherent, like, theory of space.
okay, so there's a red thing, but also a white thing that's like behind something. We can't back up. Can't back up. Back me up and save me.
Wow, did we just write an IT department theme song?
We did. So there's something completely different behind there. It's looking this way down the hall. But there's this sheet of glass in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is there maybe a panel?
Hold on, look at right there. The instruction panel shows us doing the Mission Impossible thing.
I have an idea. No, that didn't work. So wait, if we replicate that point of view, it looks like that's creepy. Okay, so that's facing this way. See, I'm wondering if like this is representative of like one of these being over there. Excuse me. Like, what is this? There's something.
Do you
in
want
the
to try
dark?
turning off that lamp?
Sure.
Because we have
Right,
a couple of lighting panels that maybe.
You can see a panel in the darkness. Oh, oh God!
Really?
Really? See, okay. That's a fucking accessibility problem.
Yeah.
Like there's design and then there's actually like I could literally be playing this game and never find this.
Yeah.
And I would have no idea
Yeah.
that this was even a thing.
Yeah.
Like I can't see this at all. Or I can see it if I really, really, really squint.
Yeah.
So if I fill the field of view, yeah, I can see it now. So if I go up to it, there it is. Yeah, that's... Okay.
Okay.
Well, we made it.
Okay.
So, like...
So okay, these filigree frames, those are like teleportation
yeah.
panels, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. I bet it's a useless game here. Oh god, colorblind. So I think this is where I got to, where I started not
Not being
being
engaged.
down. So there's already been a couple things, but we'll sort of blunder through it. Okay, so that
Okay.
opens it up.
Oh, there's a little block there that...
Left click. I now have a block.
Oh, okay. And then we can put it wherever we want.
So we have a block that we can put stuff places.
Okay.
Huh.
I mean, I guess we put it... We want to jam it right under the door, right?
Yeah, it's difficult to judge the...
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so now...
No, we want to put it
Oh, higher.
right where the arrow is,
Yeah.
where it's telling you to put it.
Got it. So now we can use this to block doorways. Troublesome. So this doorway...
Maybe we can... Aha!
Can we retrieve the block, though? Nope. Some doors close unless we hold them open. Like... Yeah, I don't know... Like, it's obviously intentional, but, like... It's really weird to me that you get all the clues after you've solved them.
Yeah.
Like, what purpose does this serve? It's like, yeah, you figured it out. It's like, I really could have used that earlier.
I mean, maybe this is its way of bookending puzzles.
I guess.
Right? Like, maybe from here on in we had best think of a new puzzle as beginning, and the old one is now completed.
So I've got this. I guess put it here. Can't take that one with me. But,
Ah.
so we can use it to jump on. It's harder to progress if you're leaving things behind.
Okay.
Block. Interesting.
Okay, there's
Two lasers.
two lasers. Ah, because there's two panels. One lowers and one raises.
Okay.
Can we insert it from that side?
No, the glass blocks everything,
Okay.
it looks like. But they're not... Well, I mean, like, there is a sort of philosophical element to it, but it is also just, like, saying what the solution was. Like, this
hold on.
statement is related to the thing we literally just did.
Yeah.
It's like things. It's like it's being coy about it. It's like it's harder to progress if you're leaving things behind. It's like you needed to take this block with you,
Yeah.
or you can't do this.
Okay, so can we grab another block from...
Here.
Nope.
So that one has to be there. Can we?
We can reach no other blocks.
Like, okay. Like, I can't grab that one. Oh, maybe we just need to,
Can we use one to jam the door open?
Oh,
like,
shit.
No. Check it out.
I think we might... Is this a Towers of Hanoi puzzle? I think this is a Towers of Hanoi puzzle. It's a Towers of Hanoi puzzle.
Yeah, carry the brick forward.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the part where I stopped playing. Because I was just like, what in the fuck? So I get it now. So we now have 2 blocks to work with. But how do we... There we go. Okay. There are multiple ways to approach a situation.
We need to grab multiple blocks, I guess.
Interesting. So that's no good. Wait, are those 2 doors or just one? Where is this? Okay, so those opened. That closes them. Can't take this one. That's a door. Seems to be some sort of layer that reacts when broken. Whoa! Up we go.
Okay.
A path may not be right or wrong, it may just be different. Huh. Goodbye. Wee bonk. You sure did get me.
Yep.
Like, of course I looked down. It told me not to.
Obviously.
Obviously. When you've hit rock bottom, the only way is up. Don't look down. Signs may be helping you more than you realize. Some hurdles are too high to jump over. See, like...
Oh, but now we can take...
Oh, there's... Fill your boots, boys!
Neat.
So we want to use the minimum number required to accomplish this. Probably take it with us. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's just enough.
I mean, this feels like a very
Ah!
earnest installation piece.
Yeah, like, and I like the idea of video games as like installation pieces that that are not constrained by the by like budget or physics.
Yeah,
Or biology.
like this is not an experience you could have in the real world.
Yeah. Dig a little deeper, you may find something new. WTF? That's. I mean, I don't know what I expected. So we're back here. Hello. Oh, interesting. So those eyes, if you scrutinize them, will disappear.
Oh. Oh, what does the panel say?
Solution problem may a more thorough look at. So So it comes back. And if we move too quickly, it is destroyed.
Ah, so we need to walk across.
We also lost our...
bricks. Oh well.
I'm now going to be, like, walking from now on up. Interesting. These are not blocks that we can replace in their exact positions. Bonk. Look. Bonk. Well, that didn't work. And I can't place them any more deeply inside. Is there? Okay, I thought I saw a blue block over there. Okay, so that opens that. What does this one do?
That one closes it.
Things that would be trivial if we had a crouch button.
Yup.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. So we block this type of laser from tripping. The right answers may also be the most obvious ones. That was weird. Well, we go right around. And then up?
I suppose so.
Sure. Oh, that's interesting. Why are some of them green? So that one's filling up. Okay, so that needs to be filled completely. And there's another weird little ring thing.
Huh. Okay.
Excuse you. Okay, so walking slowly doesn't make that go away. So around and around. Sometimes we only have just enough to get by. Oh, hang on. How many can we take, I wonder? Similar problems can have entirely different solutions. Well, I'm kind of fascinated by this. So, like, the other thing that's interesting about this, and this is not a criticism, it's just an observation, is that, some puzzle games are very linear in nature, where it's just like a straight line and you just, like, bump into something and until, like, you solve it and you go through it. This takes, like, the approach where they're all over the place.
Right.
And kind of interconnected and, you know, you're going
I mean,
around
it feels like we're opening, like, hubs, basically.
and paths and so forth. I kind of want to mine some more of these.
We have to grind bricks.
Yep. Even puzzle games have grinding in them. I also feel like we're just gonna lose all of these.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Shit. Actually, wait a second. This one I have to do.
Ooh. There we go. Ooh, can I turn this into the cover of my high school binder?
What was the cover of your high school binder?
It was just covered with all kinds of incredibly stupid shit. Mostly Nine Inch Nails lyrics, but also occasionally, like...
I wonder how many teachers have to go through the distress of trying to interpret, like, whether vague threat towards the school or, you know, metal lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh god, are we gonna make the S?
Yep. There we go.
Perfect.
And then...
What am I looking at? DK?
DK. Dead Kennedys.
Okay. Well. Alright. Let's take our horde of blocks and see what we can accomplish with them. I'm immediately suspicious of this bonanza that we've been given.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Doesn't seem so hard.
Oh, where'd they all go?
God damn it.
Oh no!
Yep, that's what I thought.
Oh, it's a Oh, it's a field.
Yeah, you know what? It's just
We
like...
didn't do lost.jpg. I mean, that one feels a bit obvious, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't think we need to. Let me see. Okay, so... This is just like in Portal. Whoop!
Yep,
Okay,
gone.
all gone. Toasty. Dan Forden. But we have these ones. They turn blue. Ah. That's regrettable. Can we not?
Can we fill it up somehow?
Come on. Come on.
If we put another one in on top of one of the blue ones, does it push it in? No.
Yeah, that did not seem to accomplish anything.
Hmm.
What about this side? What? You can, but later on. Yeah, see, like, telling us that we need a different tool for later on is, well... Yeah, I don't... Is this like a Metroidvania puzzle game?
Kind of. Opening hubs.
Collecting tools that change your ability to solve puzzles?
Yeah, do we need space jump?
Interesting. I mean, like, that's not a genre crossover that I've really seen.
Okay, that's quite interesting, though. I like that, yeah.
I don't dislike it. This is weird. Oh,
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
Ooh, infinite wall.
Mimetic polyalloy. So we can't outpace the regeneration. There's... Maybe we can... So can we just... Well, that's weird. This doesn't
Oh, can we actually climb the overhead stairway like we did before?
Normally, we just walk forward.
Ah.
So let's... I mean, we have plenty to spare, so...
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Oh, we could have built a nerd pole. Well, I'm just gonna leave that. Going a certain way may require building your own path. Well, like, yeah. So, like, I know I keep mentioning it, but this is just really weird.
Yeah, I guess
It's just
people in
like-
chat were saying there's supposed to be like reflections on things you've learned,
I guess?
and I'd rather have hints
Yeah.
about things you need to learn rather than
Then, like, an affirmation that I learned the thing after
Yeah.
I have learned it.
yeah.
It's just like,
For the purposes of a puzzle game, I'd rather have the
yeah. Just like, even... Because this would sort of, having it before would be like, I'm going to put my mind into the context of what this is and try to sort of work out the situation based on that. It's like, what do these words mean? You know, what do they mean when they say this?
yeah.
But, like, getting it after is just like, okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so this, what happens if I move slowly? Okay, so this appears.
Oh, excuse
fucking-
me.
Smell that. My band's in pieces.
Can we use blue blocks to prevent the wall from being built?
Good question. Ooh. So, you actually just pointed out two ways that this problem could be solved. Because we can either, I think, if I'm reading this correctly... Oh,
no.
No dice.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I thought it would be interesting if we could build it, but now we just have to figure out what the dimensions are and build a... Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. What? That was weird.
Quite.
What did I do that broke it?
I don't know.
I think that's like the eternal thing that would terrify me about this game is like, if I did encounter a bug, I would have no fucking idea that it had occurred.
Yeah, that the puzzle was broken.
Yeah. And I mean, I suppose that's like an occupational hazard for this type of game, but... I get that with normal puzzle games. Hello. We... boink. Ah, right. Boink. Can we nerd pole? Oh, fuck, we can. Okay, so this is Minecraft now. Okay, almost.
I mean, we can nerd pole up higher than we can get by...
Yes. Let me just build a exit from here. I can't believe I have transferable skills from Minecraft. How the fuck does that feel? Nope. No dice. Oh shit, I fucked myself. How fucking bad would it feel to get halfway through this puzzle and run out of blocks?
Oh, terrible. Oh, apparently we can just block the elevator from going up when we drop down.
Interesting. I mean, imagine that's all part of the figuring out process. Oh, there we go. I mean, this... Yeah. Again, you end up overthinking this stuff a lot. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, it's this thing. Wait for it. I'm just gonna walk my ass past you. Right, we were at this one earlier. And I don't remember exactly how...
Yeah. Oh, I guess we can just drop down on that? Can we?
We would be able to if this wasn't here. Maybe
Can we jump down?
Back? Nope. Shit.
Can we block it off to prevent it from growing?
I don't think so. Nope. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Boink. There we go. So, there is a bit of a problem with having, like, a stream of hints coming through the chat.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
people
like,
who have solved this before. You know, and it's like you want to see us progress, but, like, I'm trying to approach this from the perspective of somebody, like, who's playing it without a guide.
Yeah, like, somebody in chat said that, like, when they played this game, they like taking, like, 10 or 15 minutes to do one of these puzzles. Right? But doing that on stream would drive people insane.
I'm down.
Fair.
If you aren't paying attention, you will miss everything around you. What? Okay, so we have one. Ah! This turned into Tomb of Horrors all of a sudden. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. That holds that in place.
Oh, neat.
So maybe if we just yoink.
Okay.
Oopsie daisy. Oh, what the? I guess I probably need to keep pushing through it. Wait, where did? Oh, there was 2 exits. One higher, one lower. Pink, red. Up. In. I mean, clearly. Let me try. No, slow walking. Wait, is that?
No, it's a different one.
Getting to room, jumping through some hoops. I cannot tell where I am now.
Me neither.
So if we go down here... Okay, so that recalls it. So if we go up, jump! Oh, at the apex we jump.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I think. So if we reset this all the way back to here. Whoops, come on. Block it. So we want to get into there. So nab and jump.
All right.
So we get
Nicely done.
Okay. And have we? Wait, haven't we been here before? What we've done before may impact what we can do next. That sounds very, very complicated. Link.
Life is a Markov chain.
Ha!
I mean, that was kind of interesting, right? there was a puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
and if we failed at that puzzle,
Yeah.
then it gave us a similar puzzle. Right?
Interesting.
The one where you have to jump off at the apex of the thing,
Yeah.
but in a safer environment.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's take our first break.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Right. Wait. Sorry. What?
Oh, right. I guess we only have 90 minutes to play this game.
Huh.
Hmm.
Do you start again? If you...
The time limit is a lie.
That's wild. Also, how do I exit? Like, actually... Right! I think I recall this being a pain in the ass. It's like, okay, this is cute, but how do I leave the fucking game?
Right.
Now click here to... Wait, no, I don't want to delete my save game. I just wanted to go away.
Hold escape, people are saying?
I believe you. Where does it say that?
Hmm. Oh, there it is, up in the top left.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break and then be back in a few minutes. See you guys shortly.
So, hey.
Hey.
Funny story.
Oh.
It's not actually funny.
Oh.
So,
I am particularly vulnerable to motion sickness.
in certain first-person games, and it seems to be ones with vivid art styles.
Yeah,
Because
like
the same thing happened to you in Jazz Punk.
yeah, jazz punk hammered me after about 10 minutes.
Yeah. So you put up what you soldiered on for an hour, but we're not going to put you through any more of that.
Yeah. So I just had a little bit of a lie down, but I actually
Can't do it.
I can't look at that.
So
It was, which is weird because I actually really love the art style,
yeah.
and I love the sound as
So
well.
I just want to do a brief little sort of post-mortem to wrap up some of my thoughts about this, and then we're going to come back with a game that is very unlikely to make you motion sick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't hate that as much as I did the first time I played it.
Okay.
There's plenty to like there. I think I grok why it's popular.
Okay.
Because the requirements that I set out for puzzle games, this sort of subverts in a way where it's just like, find out what the tools are that you're using, which I suppose is in its own sense a exploration and discovery.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig the idea of a Metroidvania approach to a puzzle game.
Yeah, I thought that was actually quite interesting,
That was
where we
kinda
were like
cool.
opening hubs
Yeah,
and getting tools.
You're revisiting it and getting new information and like new utensils with which to solve the puzzles. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. There, there's a few things that are kind of like, okay, I guess. But is that any weirder than my experience with any other puzzle game? So yeah, like.
And I did like what that one person said in chat, where puzzles can operate in two modes. One where you have all your tools and you are tasked with solving a puzzle.
Yeah.
And the other one is where you have to discover what your tools are and generate a theory, like a general theory for how the puzzles behave. Right? Like know how they want you to solve them. And I think that was definitely more of what Antichamber wants the player to focus on.
And I certainly can't fault it for thinking way outside the box. That's not a criticism I can level against it, because it's a really interesting game.
Yeah.
That uses a lot of like really unconventional ideas in the context of a puzzler. So I think I actually said this when I played it. I was like, I hate this, but I think it's a really good game. And I still think that.
Yeah.
I don't hate it anymore. I don't think I would continue with this one, but it's still a well put together game.
Yeah, and
So.
I mean, well, I think I understand what the devs were doing with the panels after a puzzle was completed. that would be like, hey, here's a little bit of affirmative advice, right? Or affirmation for completing that puzzle. And instead of it being like a warm feeling, it almost felt a bit condescending.
Patronizing?
Yeah, patronizing. Like when Gladys would be like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, was it Bennett Foddy? Or Brian Foddy?
I don't remember.
Of Getting Over It?
Oh.
What's his name?
Right.
Is it Bennett Foddy or Brian Foddy?
The designer?
Foddy, who's, like, has... Apparently there's, like, a voice track that follows that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bennett Foddy. Apparently, like, he just sort of monologues while you're playing this game.
Oh.
I was like, oh, dude, you just lost a whole bunch of progress there. That's
right.
Sucks.
Yeah. I have seen that happen where somebody just gets, like, knocked backwards and they're like, that's terrible.
Drag, bro.
Yeah.
That's another game that looks exquisitely designed that I never want to play.
Yeah.
Like, that game actually looks incredible, and I have no desire to play it.
Yeah, no, accurate. I saw a cosplayer at PAX South.
Were they in an urn?
Yeah, they
really
made
funny.
They made a cauldron and then they had black leggings and then a muscle shirt.
That's really funny.
And like a little hammer.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah. So, all right, we're going to go from that to a game Cam picked up. Recently.
And y'all are gonna laugh, but I mean, sure, we'll download my cloud save. I think it was ending. Anyway, we'll be paving over it.
We've never done an RTS on this game.
No, we haven't.
Stream. So maybe, like, if nothing else, we can talk about the RTS genre.
Yeah. Well, and this is a very kind of, like, unusual RTS as well, because...
This might be interesting because I also don't really care for RTSs myself.
Yeah,
although
neither do I really. Like, I've been playing Homeworld a bit on my home stream, and I've been enjoying that.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of like not really what you think of when you think of an RTS.
Wow, that music is really loud. I've never gotten into RTSs.
Yeah.
They just, like, never really interested me.
And I mean, like, RTS here, we're using it as, like, Command and Conquer, Red Alert, StarCraft is what I think of when I think of an RTS. But this might have
RTS
a lot more...
stands for real-time strategy.
This might have a lot more in common with what gets called a tower defense game now.
Really?
Even though I think they probably have quite a lot in common.
That's another genre that I haven't played, and I don't know if I have an opinion on. They've sort of fallen out of favor recently. They were, like, really big for a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know that I have an opinion on tower defense games. And my opinion on RTSs is similar to my opinion on Antichamber, which is just like, these games are obviously good.
Yeah.
They're super popular, they look really well put together, people love them. I just don't play them.
And I've definitely heard this compared to... a lot of people have described this as Age of Empires with zombies.
Huh.
And I played Age of Empires for a while, like the very first game, many years ago, and I don't honestly remember much about it, except I would send out my little dudes to, like, pick berries.
Yeah.
And then the Japanese would show up and murder me all.
Cultural Geek Girl beat a guy at AoE so hard that he didn't leave his room for the rest of the night. Wow! That's pretty fucking metal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Hold on, where's the light? Because we are way underlit.
It's on the right-hand side. Dr. Beard points out that Warcraft created both the MOBA and tower defense genres.
Oh,
which is interesting to think of, because both were sort of mods, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, a common ancestor set of genres. That's interesting. Was there a progenitor for Warcraft? Like, did that game reference something else?
Like Warcraft Orcs versus Humans?
Like Warcraft full stop.
Yeah.
The, like, the
first one.
Send peasants to get wood, build bases and
yeah,
shit.
like
orcs.
Dune. There was Dune that might have come before it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if my goggles look back that far. Yeah, maybe Dune. Dune 2, which was Command and Conquer.
Yeah. But what I also found interesting about this is that I've been playing a lot of this, in spite of the fact that I loathe both steampunk aesthetics and zombie
Right?
zombie games.
Which is really weird, because like I fucking hate zombies too. I don't, but
I mean, like they're definitely in the realm of zombie, or God, it's even part of my lexicon for that, of the bacon robot.
I was
thing.
just about to say bacon.
Yeah.
You know, that's the sort of like thing that's become so popular that it's like if you could make a shelf with all the super popular stuff and you have zombies, bacon, minions, like I don't know, next to like beer and a football or something.
Yeah.
It's that kind of like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we talked about our sort of distaste of steampunk aesthetics when we were playing
Yeah.
Thief,
Yeah.
and we got in deep trouble for it. Well, I tell a fib.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody who was not happy that we had opinions about it.
LOL.
Well, anyways, but yeah, like, so it's almost like a contradiction here. It's like you've taken two aesthetics that you really dislike,
Yeah, and
but you like this game
yeah, and I don't know whether I'm overlooking that aesthetic.
because it's giving you enough.
Yeah, because
to go on.
it's doing something entertaining and also not really leaning heavily on either of those things.
Yeah.
Like okay, like there's a lot of like spinning cogs and shit on the buildings, but it doesn't really, you know, it's not coming up to you with a monocle and a handlebar mustache and
I
going,
say, like,
I say,
extends,
well
like-
memed, sir. Where I'm
It's
just
like-
like teeth shatter, you clench your jaw so hard.
Like local man found choked to death on Twee. You know
and
what?
also like the zombies could be basically anything, except for the fact that when a single fucking one of them gets through your walls and eats one of your... Anyway, there's an infection mechanic.
Do you know what I think the problem is?
I'm listening.
There's not really anything wrong with zombies as a trope. It's just they're so ludicrously overused.
Yeah.
And that massive overuse leads to a lot of really awful examples.
Yeah.
So
like,
so the overall quality of it as like a sort of like genre or trope or mechanic or whatever is watered down by sheer force of numbers.
absolutely.
So it's like you have really good examples like Left 4 Dead 2 or like, you know, Resident Evil or you know, something like that. Just talking about you know, zombies as used in like a couple of video games. And then if you've ever watched Watch and Play, every motherfucking game has fucking zombies in it.
Yep.
And not even implemented in a way that's in any way interesting.
Yeah.
And that happens all the time. Yeah, it's zombies are the papyrus of like sort of like horror tropes.
Yeah.
It's not even a bad font very much. It's just it's fucking everywhere.
Well, and like let's start playing the game, and
Yeah.
I will show you things that I kind of enjoy about it.
All right.
So the zombie adversary thing in popular media is maybe heavily influenced, or at least now one of the flagship zombie things is Walking Dead,
Yeah.
which I loathe.
I've heard, yeah, everything I've heard about it makes me not want to watch it.
Yeah, because it's very much about like the tribe, right? And the tribe is like, you know, 10 people max, however many characters you can deploy usefully into a television show.
Okay.
And everyone outside that is a bad guy.
Okay.
And they may act nice now, but when push comes to shove, they'll stab you in the back.
But you won't.
Yeah. And what struck me about this is that that does not apply here, because you're trying to build something for as many people as possible. So
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like the impression that I got from people who told me about Walking Dead, and to be fair, I have not watched it, but They just said that, like, it's a bunch of awful people fighting with each other over dumb shit for no reason, and you just hope that the zombies win.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, the Walking Dead, someone's in the comics, somebody says, you know, they're not the Walking Dead, we are.
Huh.
Right, and I was like, oh, that's quite interesting, and I don't think that's ever been used in the series, at least not before I stopped watching it, because...
And they really go out of their way to not use the Z word.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of, like, little scout units, and noise is a factor in this game.
That's...
So you have a soldier
interesting.
who has a submachine gun, and hits pretty hard and shoots pretty quickly.
Okay.
But the noise that he makes
Is-
will attract a lot of zombies. Whereas your rangers have a bow, which does not hit very hard, but makes relatively little noise.
So you already have an interesting risk-reward mechanic.
Yeah. So that's neat.
That's also really weird to see in an RTS.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, sound mechanics, generally speaking, I see them show up in, like, third-person games, very occasionally in first-person games.
Yeah, and I think it's really, I was pleased by it
Okay.
here.
A real-time stealth game.
And also,
What? You can pause?
you can pause, which is very unusual in an RTS,
That's pretty hot.
right?
Okay.
Okay, so why this world, right? So what I initially thought was like, yeah, steampunk zombies, I don't care. Because steampunk, at least in my perspective, is also a lot about celebrating basically Victorian culture, which I don't like at all.
Fair. Why is that,
And being
Cam?
like, what if the Victorians developed high technology and just were able to, you know, take over the world using, you know, in the ways that they always wanted to, only with this terrible stability to it, afforded by their high technology. And I'm like, ugh. But here what this is that the world fell to zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. And what it is that we have rebuilt to a place where stuff just looks like this now. And everyone has eye patches, and there's spinning cogs on shit.
All right.
Yeah.
This is like a North American version of, like, this is the same conceit that Nausicaa has, which is that, like, the world was destroyed in the 7 Days of Fire, and it has rebuilt itself to a level of technology largely sort of harvested from the past. So it has its own sort of aesthetic, and there's lots of really cool things. If you haven't read Nausicaa or seen the movie, I very strongly recommend them. The manga's way better, which is not to say that the movie is not good, but the manga's really good. Really violent, though. Like, if you're not into, like, body horror and, like, extreme gore,
Maybe give it a pass.
give it a pass. It's, like, pretty brutal.
All right.
But it's very interesting, you know, because they have, like, you know, aircraft and so forth. And a lot of them, they're like, we know how to maintenance and install and run these engines, but we don't know how to fucking build them.
Right.
Or why they work.
Okay. Yeah.
Which
I
is
can
really
dig
cool.
that. Hold on.
We don't talk about Warriors of the Wind.
I'm going to adjust the brightness.
Sounds
Can we? We cannot. So
Rip.
otherwise, I'm staring into the
We'll
sun.
be fine. Yeah. We need to, like, move that up or something.
Yeah. And then, okay, so here we have zombies. They're tiny little zombies. We shoot them.
They're very small. Holy shit, there's a lot of them.
Yep. Literally, the game is called They Are Billions.
And there's a lot of them. Oh boy, that's...
What?
What?
Okay.
Are they all off to the north?
Apparently.
That sucks.
I thought I told her not to do that, but eh.
Great. My bow is ready.
And, like, the units have a very kind of, like, level of sassiness to them, their dialogue, or at least the Rangers do.
Gotcha.
Stop rocking the boat. You're making me seasick.
Zug zug.
Job's done.
So we are collecting resources that have been left over from a previous world. And that also gives a another challenge, which are you can encounter other settlements that have been crushed by zombies
Uh-huh.
and have hundreds of zombies in them.
That's scary.
So we have a mayor now. We got up to a population level where we need a mayor. So we choose one bonus that our mayor brings.
Interesting.
These are both bad.
Oh, that sucks.
So we'll take iron because iron is useful for making certain military units.
Uh-huh.
So we're collecting stone over here and lumber here, and we've got a little bit of food here.
Order, you pay.
Aha.
Great.
So what we need to be doing is patrolling with our rangers to make sure no zombies get to our town. Because when zombies destroy a building, all of the workers inside of it also turn into zombies
Wow.
and then continue to attack. And some buildings have essentially no hit points. So if a zombie touches one of these tents,
That sounds bad.
the four population that this building provides us with. Yeah, and I've definitely had games where I've been going really well, and then one zombie gets through and wipes your settlement.
Yeah. I can imagine the snowball effect is out in full force.
And I mean,
which
that
is
would
very
be one-
interesting because
yeah.
like your success level seems maybe not even necessarily predicated on how much you have, but how robust you are,
Yeah,
which seems like a much more tricky thing to get a handle on.
so basically what you're doing is you don't want to expand quickly, because expanding quickly is how you run into zombies. What you need to do is expand carefully.
Interesting. Which is almost like flying in the face of, like, if I'm given to understand correctly, like most RTSs where it's like you just want to, like, dump out as much shit as quickly as possible, right?
And my only complaint about that, because I like that, I'm a fan of it, is that it happens so fast. You don't get a chance to react to it, and I think this is a bit of its alpha-itis,
Yeah.
because this game is an alpha, that frequently the prioritization on the voice messages is a bit weird. So you'll be building stuff, and then a zombie is sneaking through. And it'll tell you, hey, your building is completed. This building is completed. This building is completed. And those take priority over the "we're under attack" messages.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
that I thought might need a bit of work. But otherwise, I mean, I'm pretty happy playing this. I've been spending a lot of time on it.
This maybe is a good example of what you need to succeed at to create a fresh new property within a well-established genre. You need to bring something new.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why the games that we play on Watch and Play are so fucking abysmal, is because they go for the like the not even lowest common denominator. They're just like,
Let's do this.
how to describe this?
Gotcha.
Like, here's a Watch and Play game. You spawn as a soldier and there's some zombies in front of you, and you shoot them and they die.
You order?
That's the game.
Oh boy.
Great.
It's like,
Are you sure?
there's not even interesting level design
Yeah.
like there was in like Doom.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like that's not enough.
Yeah. Like, remember? Did you ever?
Roger that.
Uh-oh, fast zombie.
To the heart. Are you sure?
I'm also concerned that this game is going to milkshake duck us really hard.
Oh.
Because one of the ranger voice lines is, her saying, "I'm so tired. Last night was amazing." And I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's
Huh. Well,
maybe she's telling you about, maybe she just had a hot date last night.
yeah, probably.
Maybe you're a confidant of some kind.
Could do.
Maybe it's just being maybe it's a bit of cheekiness that didn't land for me.
That's fair. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so you need to bring something new to the table. I think you need to hit and it sounds like this has that, where it's just like, you have the unit building, sure, you have the, little guys running around, the clicking and, resource management and stuff. Those are all like the standardized structure of a,
Like
Weird.
that's a weird thing for
somebody to just randomly say.
Yeah.
Cam, what's a milkshake duck?
Milkshake Duck is a joke. I think it was made by the Twitter
meme?
user Pixelated Boat.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it was just like this picture of a duck, and it was like, everybody loves Milkshake Duck, the duck that drinks milkshakes. And then followed up immediately with another tweet that said,
Like 5 minutes later.
yeah, we regret to inform you that the duck is in fact racist. Right? Where it's like, oh, everyone's delighted by this thing.
It's like, shit.
Yeah, look through
It's like, oh, he was invented by the Waffen SS.
yeah.
God
where
damn
it's
it.
just like, oh, this thing that I really like turns out to actually be not only, like, problematic, but,
Like, abhorrent.
yeah. Where you're just
Sigh.
like, oh man, I wanted to feel good about liking something.
Yeah. I think the worst is when, like, it gets co-opted by somebody.
So,
See you on the other side, Pepe.
yep. So, right now we have, like, what you look for in this game are choke points, right? Places where you can build walls and kind of secure your settlement.
Oh, so it's Siege.
A little bit, yeah. Well, I mean, the way that this was pitched to me was like, the game where you, we've all, I don't know, at least I did this. The game, when you played StarCraft, and you played Terrans,
Yeah.
how you actually were just playing SimCity for most of that experience, right? With this irritating game that was going on, that you occasionally had to pay attention to.
Interesting. God, the way you describe that makes it sound like the way somebody pitched what being a healer in WoW was like.
Playing
Where you
this,
just have a screen full of bars and there's some bullshit going in the background, you just try to keep them topped up.
yeah, where you're playing whack-a-mole, and there's this really distracting, like,
Fantasy game going on.
yeah, that's trying to distract you from the task of keeping the bars full.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of good checkpoints, or choke points. This one's going to be challenging to fill because there's a lot of zombies very near to it. And not only do units make noise, like gunshots, but construction makes a lot of noise. Certain buildings make a lot of noise.
Interesting.
And perniciously, buildings being destroyed
Makes more noise.
makes a preposterous amount of noise.
That's really interesting.
So if a zombie gets through, and you're not being careful, and they attack, say you put up walls everywhere, and one zombie wanders up to one of the walls, and over the course of 10 minutes, claws it down,
Yeah.
that will attract a fuck ton of zombies.
Oh boy.
Because you've gotten complacent.
Interesting.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I can imagine why. You know, we've never done a sim style game on here either.
I would love to talk about The Sims someday. The problem
Well,
is, it would be like...
there's The Sims and then there's like Sim City.
I think I in particular want to talk about The Sims.
Yeah.
Because I really like it, and I used to feel embarrassed about that.
Okay.
And now I don't.
Really?
Because The Sims wound up being coded as, like, the game for girls. And for a little while, I was self-conscious about that. And then I decided, nah, fuck it.
I had no idea. Really? I never thought that, and I don't know how I didn't detect that. I just thought it was a game that, like, some people played. I never picked up on any sort of, like, gender coding to it.
I mean, I don't think the developers...
Intended it, but,
Yeah.
like, things get a reputation,
Yeah.
you know, deserved or not. It's very much pitched as a virtual dollhouse. Huh.
Yep. Yeah, it's playing with your dolls. But
Dolls are fun to play with.
Yeah, exactly. And I was never allowed... Well, I mean, saying I was not allowed to have dolls is not quite accurate. But...
They had to fight.
Well, not even. I
Yeah.
didn't feel comfortable asking for them, and my parents were like,
Right.
we'll buy you a Barbie if you really want one. And I was like...
That's peculiar. No, it's fine. I
Yeah,
want a G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
Because I want to be tough. These other boys will make fun of me.
but I would play with my friends' Barbies when I went over to visit.
I think everybody would do that.
Yeah.
Like, I think we would mostly take their clothes off and, like, bend their legs really hard. And then, like, helicopter them and shit.
Okay.
Or just,
So-
like, make them scissor as hard as possible. Like, you get that good, like, plastic cracking noise.
Yeah.
But I thought that, like, everybody did that.
I mean, maybe not.
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
is that the last of the nausea gone?
No promises.
Almost. So what's that you just built?
I'm building gates and walls in order to wall off my settlement.
Excellent.
And you'll notice that when you build something, there's this grid, and gates are 3 wide and 1 deep.
Okay.
And whereas walls are smart and will go on the diagonal, gates are not.
Okay.
So maybe that's alpha-itis, or maybe that's a deliberate choice.
Uh-oh. Shh, get the fucking suppressor on there. You casual.
Intolerable.
Yeah.
So we're in this constant battle where we are trying to provide housing for our workers and allocate those workers to places that... Okay, a sawmill needs 4 workers.
Okay.
A barracks requires 8.
Right.
The power... These are basically like pylons from StarCraft, where they extend how far you're... Or creep, actually, might be the better one from StarCraft.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically how far you can build out.
Okay.
So these provide power to buildings and say where you can't build buildings. These require a worker, right? However, building tents requires food. Hunting requires specific environments, right? So you can build a hunter's cottage next to a forest, and that'll gather food.
Okay.
You can build a fishing hut next to a lake, and that'll gather food. So you're also, but okay, every soldier you make is 1 worker.
Right.
So your entire military is also draining your population.
For your
So
resources, you mean?
yeah, so you have to like do this balancing act, and I'm not good at it, but I
definitely see the appeal of this sort of game, but I wonder if maybe my interest in video games is, like, for lack of a better word, a little more selfish.
No, that's fair.
Like, the resources I like to manage are usually, like, health and bullets. Sometimes, like, water and food and stuff like that. I feel like I, generally speaking, kind of gravitate towards the, like, struggle of the individual rather than the struggle of the civilization.
No, that's fair.
Maybe it's just easier for me to grasp, like, a personal sort of ordeal rather
That
than
is-
like the really big picture kind of thing that this sort of game would require.
That is fair.
But
Hold
that's
on,
certainly-
I have fucked it up. I have completely fucked up everything.
Oh, are we dead?
No, I just put a...
Yeah.
We can't build a wall through there. So
Yeah, I imagine,
everything's
like,
ruined.
if you didn't like the micromanagement aspect of this sort of game, you probably wouldn't like it. And I think I got that impression that was how I felt about it.
That is absolutely accurate.
But I think I could see absolutely why that would be like a thing people would like. It would be like, this is super sweet. I get to like, build this jigsaw puzzle of settlements and shit and make sure that it doesn't die.
Yeah. Well, I have to care for these little people because they trust me.
Can you rotate the camera? I don't believe
Nope,
so.
you cannot. And that's another problem. Like these cliffs, these mountains, obscure the ground, so it can be sometimes difficult to see things, which I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, but I think that might also just be alpha-itis.
Are you sure?
Shoot him.
So, and after 20 days, I think we get our first big wave of zombies.
So, yeah, I heard about this, that this is sort of like StarCraft, but every once in a while you just get Zerg rushed.
Yeah.
Which
so-
is terrifying and exciting.
Yeah.
Or it's just like you're sort of anticipating some sort of disaster. It's almost like in SimCity when you have a natural disaster occur.
Yeah. And like in SimCity, that's the actual reason that you're playing the game, too. Right? Because I thought, well, I mean,
guess.
am I alone in being the person who played SimCity to build up a cool-looking city so that the aliens had something to, like, blast?
No, but I mean,
Fair.
I imagine different people play the game for different reasons. I'm sure
Inconceivable.
there's probably some people who, oh God. Oh, now I'm remembering the weirdest thing I ever saw. It was this person who had spent years building the perfect, like they solved SimCity,
Yeah.
like the first one, and they built this like horrible dystopian arcology.
I saw this,
That-
and
like,
he
the
used a
video
lot
is
of
really long.
Indonesian words, I think.
Yeah. But like he had drafted out all of these like schematics and so forth for creating
I
like,
remember
the
these
highest
videos.
possible density in the
And it-
smallest amount of area possible, and it sounded like hell on earth.
Yeah, because it was using a lot of like, he realized that you don't need happiness-generating buildings if you just have enough police.
Yeah, so it would do stuff like that where it's just like all these people live in these tiny cramped conditions, like in a police state,
Yeah,
just for like maximum density. It was fascinating and horrifying. Life expectancy was 20 years.
really?
Yeah, I don't know. If somebody can find that video, it's fascinating.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's Surge.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's just like if, in this sort of hypothetical world that video games enable for you, it's like, what would happen if you weren't constrained by anything?
yeah,
And you just were like, I just want density.
yeah.
Never mind
Like
any sort of limiting factor.
yeah, I've
how
decided
many-
that my metric for survival, if you reduced yourself to an algorithm,
Yeah.
right, and decided that the metric for success in my game is going to be one parameter, and that parameter is going to be population density. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Magna Santi, 6 million population.
Attention. Building completed.
This is so wild. It took him a year and a half to complete the theory behind this city.
Awesome.
None of its citizens live past age 50. Health of the Sims was not a priority relative to the main objective.
Yeah.
I could have enacted several health ordinances which would have increased the life expectancy, but decided not to for practical reasons. It shows that by focusing on one objective, one may end up neglecting or resorting to sacrificing other important elements. Similarly, in the real world, we make maximizing profits the absolute objective. We fail to take into consideration the social and environmental consequences.
Well,
Oh,
like that's.
yeah!
I mean, in data driven, like big data, the entire point of big data is solving minimum maximums,
Yeah.
or finding minima and maxima.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 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 God, we were playing on Watch and Play. We played some mobile games. And I don't play mobile games.
right.
And I was sort of reminded why I don't play mobile games, because it's like, do you like advertisements? How about all the advertisements?
Yeah.
And some people were like, oh yeah, that's normal. I was like,
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's not, but
Like, I mean,
would
that would
probably
be my
depend.
question, is like, is this normal?
I hope you're joking, because this looks like hell.
I'm gonna try something which I don't usually do, which is building soldiers. Typically, soldiers are not a good investment for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. They make a lot of noise. Okay, they're coming from the north, and we have not walled in jack shit. So we're probably gonna die here, and that's okay.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Oh, they're coming?
yeah, we have 5 hours. The infected are approaching
boy.
from the north.
So it warns you.
Yep. It will tell you. Oh, there's a bunch of Zacks coming.
Zax?
And that was from World War Z. It was what they called them in World War Z.
Got it.
Zachary's on his way. What was the one from Full Metal Jacket? We got Code Red and we're definitely expecting rain.
Jeez.
Ah, there they are. Yeah, and they're coming from like northwest.
Oh boy. So they
So
they
we're
spawn
in-
at the edge of the map.
Yeah, we're in deep shit here.
Want to buy finished pylon.
Okay, we can block that in fairly efficiently.
At your service.
God, I'm just visualizing like the people like cutting down wood and making food and stuff, watching the panicked soldiers like running back and forth and just being like, fuck.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen.
It's like, well, we still have to make this food.
Yep. Just keep your head down and it'll be fine. Yeah, see there's the
Head
the
down,
skull
Carter.
coming.
Hi,
And we'll get a
Jello.
sense, hopefully fairly soon.
Antichamber worked fine. It also made Cam very nauseous.
Yep.
Reporting for duty.
There we go.
Bonk.
Orders, sir. Come on. Attack! Commander, waiting on orders.
Oh, good. Okay, they're coming to a different point. They're coming to this point.
Oh, neat. Can we staff them?
Waiting on orders.
Ooh, so if you're able to funnel... So this is, I imagine, what you were maining by the tower defense aspect of it.
Yeah. Now, what I'm really concerned about, though, is that... Remember how I said that buildings falling down
Yeah, makes
creates a lot of noise?
Yeah.
That'll attract these zombies.
Oh, that's bad.
So we could easily get into a cascading situation
Okay, well, let's
here.
see what happens. Do I still have the same view of Antichamber?
Uh-oh.
Kind of. I hate it less. Or I don't,
Uh-oh.
I don't even hate it.
See, this is another problem you can wind up in.
It's... As I said when I first played it, I was like, this game is probably pretty good. And I still think that it's quite a good game that I don't really have any interest in playing. I think I understand it more.
Okay,
but
we
it's
survived
still
that.
just not my thing. Yeah, nice. Fugi showed up. Of course he did. He's to blame for everybody playing this game. In the same way that I infected everybody with Siege.
Orders, sir.
Okay, like, low-key I was a little bit chuffed that everybody got on that bandwagon. Because I was just sort of, like, playing it a bunch, and I was like, this game's really good, and it'd be nice if my friends would play it with me, that'd be great. And now Ben's addicted. So I'm his pusher man. If I was stuck in a zombie apocalypse, what would I do? How would I prepare? I mean, This is the thing that everybody talks about. It's like, how would you survive the zombie apocalypse? It's like what all that shit they sell at Dragon Impact is about.
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any useful skills after a zombie apocalypse. I'm an internet clown.
So you're a chemist, right? That means you can make napalm?
Sure.
I don't know. It's like it's one of those hypotheticals that's the same as like who would win in a fight, because it's like,
Yeah.
okay, which zombies under which context, with blah 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 blah. Just like, are they George Romero zombies? Are they like 28 Days Later zombies? Are they like Left 4 Dead zombies? 'Cause
I am powerfully fucked in a zombie apocalypse. Okay, so hopefully we're able to... We need to start clearing this area.
Do you need me? Tell me. Ready?
And now we have a zombie pounding on that.
yeah. I feel like moving into a houseboat would be smart.
All the way. Our soldiers are in trouble.
Maybe you need some barbed wire around the edge, if they can swim.
I remember that in World War Z,
Yeah.
where there was, like, they would find ocean liners, like cruise ships,
Yeah.
where people had, like, dropped anchor.
Yeah.
And dropping anchor was bad, apparently, because
really?
it meant zombies, which were not in that book crushed by ocean pressure,
Okay.
would crawl up the anchor chain.
No.
I mean, also, there's no such thing as zombies.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's just like they're a sort of flimsy premise. Well,
Yeah.
depending on where you come at it from, it's just like the one that seems more plausible is like some sort of weird infection that makes people crazy and eat face.
Yeah, which was 28 days later.
Yeah.
Right?
In which case they would starve to death after not a long time.
Yeah. So we're clearing these out, but we're making a lot of noise in the process. And hopefully there's not some kind of, like, necropolis that's spawning additional zombies
That would be bad.
behind them.
Tell me. Is everything okay? All right. Let's go.
And then we can prioritize our units between, like, shooting the nearest target and shooting the highest level target.
Yep.
Okay, so basically I've got a lot of resources that I can't use because I've been micromanaging things into the ground. But now we can build farms. And farms are good because, like, this fishing hut makes, like, 10 food. A farm, however, makes 40 food.
Ooh, that's a lot of food.
Yeah. It makes metric ass tons of food. Maybe literal ass tons of food, I don't know. And food is really important.
I imagine so.
Because otherwise we become a thing where we are food.
Yeah.
Your service. Units under attack.
Uh-oh.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
So once certain time thresholds pass, the zombies will become more aggressive.
Ah.
Ready and waiting.
So you can't just, like, turtle...
You
The
can't turtle
passive defenses that worked well in the early stages of the game stop doing anything.
So you eventually have to start defending aggressively?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Building complete.
You could do that in Siege. That's what roaming is about.
Yeah.
Defending aggressively.
I've gotten decently good at that.
Roaming is pretty cool. I still haven't been brave enough to play Kavera yet, but seems pretty good.
Come on.
A new task. Great.
Commander?
It reminds me of the frustration meter that the flesh pounds have in Killing Floor.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a hidden value where they will only aggro if they maintain line of sight to you for a certain amount of time. But if you are able to prevent line of sight for long enough, they eventually just get annoyed and aggro anyway.
Ah.
That game's really good.
I should try it.
It's really weird. Okay, it's the thing that... So I played the first game ages ago, and I really liked it, but it knocked me on my ass when I first played it because it was so different from Left 4 Dead. So I was like, oh, this is like Left 4 Dead, only different. It does not play at all like that game.
Really?
It's... How to put it? Yeah, the feel is just completely different. Like, it's... I hesitate to say that it's more tactical, but it's a lot more about managing aggro
Okay.
than just sort of like wailing away as hard as possible every time you get mobbed.
Okay.
It's like if you don't prioritize targets properly and, you know, maintain awareness of what's going on, like you'll get swarmed and die.
Okay.
And it will be like there will be nothing you can do about it.
Neat.
Also no crosshairs. And then the sequel, it had a problem when it first came out, which was that they released it in early access, and it was like fairly full featured, but it took them ages to roll out all of the content. But they've been quietly just sort of updating it
Okay.
over time, and it's good.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. Like, you get a squad of your buddies together, and you just blow away a bunch of gross monsters.
That sounds awesome.
It's also like the aesthetic is really great because it does not, it like it sort of takes the like cheesy horror movie feel and just cranks it up to like 15. Like, it's really corny.
Okay. I mean,
Very aware of how corny it is.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's-
actually.
Like the fucking factory that you go to, there's like a blood machine.
Did you just say blood machine?
There's a
to
blood
me?
machine. It's like a giant, it looks like a Cuisinart with like blood flowing through it.
Huh.
And there's like big tubes with blood going through it. It's so dumb.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, the big enemies in the game are called flesh pounds. Because it's a giant dude with, like, grinders instead of forearms. And he gets really angry and smushes you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
They are trying to break through.
so. Killing
Alright.
floor 2.
So we'll be able to secure this area soon,
Sweet.
which will mean we're relatively... The area's secure, Ripley.
It's not, what do you mean? It's not secure. It's secure.
The area's secure, Ripley.
You always were an asshole, Corman.
Oh, fuck me.
What the hell is that?
That is ore,
Oh.
but we can't build on it. So, handy, but a little irritating.
Oh, right, the boss is named the Patriarch, so, like, you can be like, hey, let's smash the Patriarchy.
Awesome.
He has... It's really a shame that they didn't keep this voice line from the first game, because it is the best part of the whole thing.
Oh.
One of his aggro noises, he says, everything is so simple when you have a rocket launcher for an arm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the game in a nutshell.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I mean, that's almost pretentious in how unpretentious it is.
It's
If that makes any sense.
no, I think I get it, but it's really great.
This is probably like giving people who actually care about this game fits. But hey, here we are. Build more power. We need more workers. So we upgrade these to better homes. And as you can imagine, like, space is really at a premium here. Right? Space is like the most, probably your most important resource to manage. So This looks like a fairly narrow place that we'll be able to wall off.
Fugi, why do you avoid diagonal walls? Fugi's been playing a bunch of this.
He has. He's good at this game.
Has he? How do you win?
You survive for, on this difficulty level, I think it's 120 days? This mess over here is going to get me so killed if they attack over here. But hey, that's fine. I probably should have walled off like here to here, but I mean, that's valuable stuff. I want the stuff. Give stuff, Plox. Oh, interesting, Fugi. I didn't know that. If you do a double wall, due to the way the game does stuff, it will actually only be a single wall at a certain point. Like, it'll be like connected diamonds that'll only be a single wall thick.
Huh.
If you do a double wall.
Oh.
Because of how it connects things.
Oops.
Okay, neat. I did not know that.
Well. After a set amount of days, you get a they are billion-sized hordes. Kill that horde and you win. So it's not literally billions of them. It's just a lot.
Yeah, it's just like a supersized.
Just like a wall.
Yeah. Actually, hold on.
I mean, it's interesting because like this is something that the technology has afforded as a possibility for this game. Because you wouldn't be able to make this game work in the context or like in the days where
there
Warcraft
weren't
existed.
billions. Well, oh yeah.
Like would you be able to track that many entities even with like the shittiest graphics imaginable?
Probably not. I don't know though,
Would it
right?
work on a 286? I don't know. Over the course of an average game, you'd kill 20 to 30,000.
I did not
Man.
know that.
That's a lot.
Must build more food. Constant balancing act, you know?
Attention. Building completed.
What I should be doing is taking these people out and leveling them up, because you can get veteran units. They need to kill, I think, 100 enemies, and then they become veterans who shoot faster and hit harder. But okay, we've got a really well walled off area here.
Jeez.
And hopefully...
Start building out some more structures.
Yeah, well, we'll fill in this area.
This game is build more pylons the game.
Yep, basically.
You assume they are billions is what the setting, not the actual game. Yes and no. They are billions is in reference to how many zombies there are. The idea that you're this like tiny little enclave of humanity left when everybody else is being turned into a zombie.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
Uh-oh.
They are approaching from the south.
Get him. Make him die.
From the south, huh? What can that mean?
My south or your south? It's keyed to magnetic north. Oh no, the other south.
I'm gonna hedge here.
If you could make an RTS about any topic, what would you do?
God, I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, they're coming from this away.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Sir, we've air gapped the wall. They're coming from the west. The what? The west. I'ma fucking kill you, man. They just like drop down vertically.
Ah,
Like, oh, you could have just said up.
I forgot that word.
Oh God, what a terrible time to have. Like,
Yeah, a little bit of aphasia.
yeah, you're just like, oh, they're coming from the tall direction.
Wait, where are they going? There they are. Okay. If you come over fucking here, I swear to God. Yeah, see, you can see
I see. That's
the way it connects.
Got it.
I never noticed that before.
Huh. So now these are only one thick,
Yep.
and you have to build them as diamonds.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Round 2 is usually a 2-pronged attack.
Three rows of walls are not allowed.
Apple crustimals. Indeed.
Okay, well, here it comes. They're probably going to attack right here.
Yep.
My bow and
Shoot them.
arrows are ready.
Oh, here they come. That's a bunch of mans. That's a lot of boys.
Yeah, we're probably not going to survive this now that I look at it.
Yeah? Oh, fuck. Wow, they sure did go through that wall in a big hurry.
Yep.
Well, we can sort of see how this...
Yeah, how this is supposed to work.
Is this the entirety of your military?
Yeah, this is basically everyone.
And are these the only units that can attack?
Yep.
That guy turned into Slurry.
Yeah, and now they're going to get in.
Oh, boy.
That's all that needs to happen. One needs to path around in another direction. And see, you'll... Like, this is the infection mechanic.
So those structures are now infected?
Yep. And the people inside them are now...
So they're just going to start coming out?
Yep. That was one zombie.
Now, can you demolish those structures, or do you have to, or something?
No, you cannot demolish or construct buildings when zombies are near.
I mean, so, hypothetically, if you were to survive this.
Oh, you would have to repair them.
I get it.
And
God.
this is what happens. See how quickly the tents fall over?
Wow. So this just cascades. This is like losing to control.
Yeah.
Where, like, not everybody's dead yet, but this is over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It was over when I built this wall.
Yeah. Well, there goes your town hall.
Yep. Once you lose the town hall, it's over. All right. So we can run it
25
back,
turns. Okay.
basically. Do you want to play? Or is this not your thing?
No, I'm definitely happier watching these things
Yeah.
happen because they're kind of interesting.
Yeah, exactly. That was like... When that spawned, it was like hearing Sphinx's rev for 4.
Fuck.
Yeah, and you're like, uh-oh.
End of turn factor fiction, you lose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's it. That's really interesting.
I did not know that about diagonal walls, though, Fuki.
Oh, there you go.
So I'll have to watch out for that in the future.
Yep.
So it's a random map, right?
Okay, so like the... But I mean, I imagine it's seeded in such a way that resources you need are nearby.
Yeah, although, like, I've definitely had maps where I've started like this, and just over here
Yeah,
is a zombie necropolis.
that's bad.
And you're like, okay, nobody make any noise. Did somebody drop a hammer? We're fucked, right?
This better be good.
Glod!
Lots of glod.
Glod! Glod. Glod.
Zombie eggs.
That's disgusting. What do you mean eggs?
Yeah, these will turn into zombies eventually.
Just imagine Kane looking over top of this tent being like, huh? That poor guy.
Yeah. He seemed like a decent human being.
He seemed like an okay guy. You know what? He seemed like an uncle.
Yeah.
Actually, every single motherfucker on that ship was an uncle or an aunt.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we haven't seen Uncle Kane in a while. It's like, oh, he's away on a mining mission. I mean, he should be back in like 8 months.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, look, a shooting star.
Wasn't that a Perry Bible Fellowship?
Oh, God! He's like, he falls. It's like, look, the first snowflake.
Yeah, it's the astronaut falling out of orbit, being like, "Oh God!"
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the ground, and it's like, "Oh look, it's the first snowflake of the year. It's
Catches
good
it
luck
on
if
his
you catch it on your tongue."
That's fucked up. Oh yeah, Ripley was a mom. That's probably why she survived.
Ripley was a mother.
Roger that.
Yeah.
What?
Capital M other.
Okay. But it's gonna cost you double. Okay.
Is everything
Yeah, one mom and a
What is
bunch
that?
of uncles.
Any infected around?
Whoa!
Like even Ash is an uncle.
building completed?
Oh, here we go again.
Okay. This one's gonna be tricky.
Building completed. Attention. Building complete.
That comic was so good.
It still is. I don't know if they still update.
Ready and waiting. That will be easy.
All right. Well, we don't have. Well, let's see how far we can expand out here.
All right. Great idea, sir. Attention. Building
Scouting with
Let's
soldier,
go.
hold perimeter with rangers. Perfect.
Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed. Tell me.
Uh-oh.
What do you want now?
This one ranger has made many new friends.
Great.
There's new ones.
This is great.
Yep. All right, let's not get too sidetracked here.
Yeah.
There's new PFBs, and I didn't know.
A new task. Are you sure?
Okay, so let's keep scouting out.
You call that a plan? Gotcha. Are you sure?
Gold just lying around.
Yep.
Okay.
It's usually guarded by zombies, but if you're quick, you can get in and grab it.
Ah. Risk reward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba.
No, PBR. Heineken. Fuck that,
That
shit.
shit.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. Was that Blue Velvet?
Yep.
What's that movie about?
It
It seemed very creepy.
decay of American, or the fundamental bankruptcy of the American dream, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
I thought that was Fear and Loathing.
There can be multiple things about it. We can make multiple things about something we don't like.
Yep. Multiple critiques. Many different angles.
Okay, we're gonna figure this out.
Okay.
And then our people are going to live happy lives.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Hi!
There, a colony.
Well, both of these are
Colony
not that
A
interesting.
colony who needs a mayor, that's who.
But they both have such fetching goggle hats.
They do. That's how you can tell it's steampunk.
The goggle hats.
The goggle hats.
Which you're not actually able to put on your face.
They're taking the homeboys to Isengard.
Taking the homeboys to Isengard. I mean, I'm the last person who can criticize that because that used to be a thing that I did.
Goggles?
Yep. Cutting torch goggles,
Ooh.
which do actually have a purpose, but not one that I utilize them for. They protect your eyes when using a cutting torch, and you can't use them for welding because they're not dark enough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I bet that's a mistake you only make once.
Yeah, because I think you go blind.
I mean, Don't you usually just get like an extremely bad eye sunburn?
Yeah, I think. Well, it depends. You're probably just like, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
No, that was stupid. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Fuck my life.
So where do we want to build this wall? Because I've decided quite arbitrarily that this is where I want to wall off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't go blind because like all those guys from West Coast Customs
Yeah.
weld by just sort of squinting
Yeah.
because they're so tough. They probably get wicked sunburns too.
Yeah.
Did you know you can get sunburn from welding radiation? It's true. Sufficient UV that just like gives you a nice crispy brown.
Attention. Building completed.
Which means you don't have to go outside to get skin cancer. Welding is something I think I kind of wish I did a little bit more. We'll have to do some more maybe during the summertime. Because I made a barbecue.
Yeah, that's right. That was really cool.
Oh man, when the weather warms up we get to barbecue again.
Nice.
Yeet! Colby.
Okay, we have the resources to build a barracks. We've made ourselves reasonably secure from mindworm incursions.
I had to use an angle grinder to build that thing, which is a tool that I'm very, very frightened of.
They do seem frightening.
They're fucking scary. And don't ever, 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 ever take the guard off. Don't do it.
Not worth it.
Yeah, no, you know, at high speed, a chip will come off. Just go straight into your jugular or your chest.
Dear God.
Yeah. Yeah, if the cutting disc fractures while it's being run at high speed, it will just go off like a bullet.
That sounds awful.
More like a shuriken.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's certainly one of those tools that I give a great deal of respect to. And I think it's one of those dangerous tools because it doesn't look like much. It's just like a little disc that spins, and you're just like, oh, cut stuff.
Is that the most maker way to go? Is the
Probably.
final thing that you make is the shuriken that kills you?
Yeah,
Your final act is to make the shuriken that kills you?
maybe. Or it's like a ricochet from like the pneumatic cannon you built.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, this is why I got rated prescription goggles, which I've unfortunately not gotten a chance to use much, but we need a new welding jacket. You forged the sword that cuts you down. Sorry, this is completely unrelated. I'm getting so off track, but there was a tweet that was going around. It was like, why bother eating detergent when you can have spicy honey? And it was molten glass.
Julie shared with me, somebody tweeted, life hack, did you know you can use Tide Pods in your laundry?
Attention. Building completed.
Spicy honey.
See, now I'm a bad little,
Person builder. Oh, you did the thing.
yeah. No, I don't like that at all. Let's get rid of that.
I was a little astonished that Steve Purcell actually made a comic about Tide Pods.
Who?
Sam and Max.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a recent comic.
Huh.
Like maybe yesterday.
Well, no shit.
I didn't know he was still doing stuff.
Me neither.
I feel like I may have met him at one point ages ago.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You
I
didn't
think-
realize that Tide Pods were a meme beyond the furry fandom? No, they're for everybody.
They were a furry thing?
That's maybe the most surprising thing I've heard. Please, Enlighten me. Why it would just be a furry thing?
I don't know.
Do furries have an unusual amount of laundry to do?
Oh, fuck, they do too.
Is that why?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Can you launder a fursuit?
I mean, you must have to, right?
I would think they'd be dry clean only.
Arrows are ready.
Like, would you even bring that to a dry cleaner?
I don't.
Like, not that they would like refuse to do it, but would you trust something that expensive? You would have to do
they
it
cost like thousands of dollars.
yeah, it would be like taking a fur coat to a well,
Did you just?
accidentally.
Did you just?
A new task.
Furries do a ridiculous amount of laundry. Okay, that adds up.
I mean, that totally scans.
I bet
right?
you anything, it depends on the suit.
Probably.
There's probably ones that are just like, holy fuck, this is machine washable. It's like a kigurumi. And another one's like, you need to take this to a specific place that uses this one type of chemical or else it'll melt.
Yeah. Okay, so if we wall off here, we still will have this bottleneck for wood.
This is only tangentially related, but I overheard a really funny conversation on the bus where somebody was just saying, like, I'm pretty certain that Snapchat is run by furries. And I had to, like, bite my tongue in half because I know someone who works at Snapchat, and he is a furry.
Oh.
So it's just like, can confirm,
Ha.
Snapchat, run by furries.
My bow and arrows are ready. This better be good. Yeah. A new task. Aren't there other units to bother?
Attention. Building complete.
Well,
Okay.
do you have a so what about this game?
Not particularly. I'm just really happy that it was a steampunk game that didn't make me want to claw out my fucking eyes.
I mean, to me it looks like a very successful iteration on a very well-established genre.
Agreed.
And, you know, maybe that alone is worth mentioning, where it's just like, what do you have to do?
Yeah, in order to generate novelty.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't even think it's a matter of novelty. Like, I think there's an aspect of that, but it's like, how do you make, what do you have to bring that's fresh to something to make it work? And answer is like a couple different things. Like
Yeah.
the sound aspect of it seems very interesting. The zombie mechanism is real interesting from a number of different ways. Like the fact that the enemy is sort of like incidental in the early phases, and then there is an attack that is coming at some point,
Yeah.
and you need to resist it in some way, and it has this sort of like infectious effect on your structures, and it's not just a simple like slugging match. It's maybe not even that many features added, but they just add so much depth to it.
Yeah, I think that's a good read.
Yeah, it's like the aesthetic is fine. I think that this game would work perfectly fine with almost any other aesthetic. Like, I don't think that this would be any worse if it was like a straight fantasy game or a straight sci-fi game.
Yeah, this could work very well, but with yeah, I think you're right. There could be a texture swap here.
Yeah, I mean,
But the designers made a choice to go with this one, and I think they've stuck the landing fairly well so
Yeah,
far.
like-
for a game that's this early in development.
yeah, like it looks good. I don't know that it necessarily like adds or detracts anything from the gameplay, because the game looks like very, very solid. Yeah, it just looks like it works. Ain't that neat?
Yeah.
They are trying to break through.
Fuckers. Kill them. Oh, there he is.
This may not be the best placed tower.
Would you recommend this game to someone who isn't big on RTS games?
I mean, I'm not big on RTSs. Here
Wow.
I am.
There's your endorsement. I would watch some gameplay, see if you like the kind of feel of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Surge has been very big into this. Surge was in chat a bit earlier.
Yeah, like this isn't.
And he endorsed it, and
Yeah.
Fuki endorsed it.
This looks real good. I don't think that I would end up playing it either because like there's just. I just don't know that I like RTSs. So much clicking.
Agreed.
I
My
think-
micro's terrible.
Yeah, I think that's one of the other reasons why I don't like the sort of Diablo-likes.
Yeah, where it's just like
So much
so
clicking.
much clicking.
I'm just like, why can't I just use the D-pad or something? And I mean, like, I guess that's even a holdover from. Did the Diablo genre come out of Warcraft as well?
Well, it came from Blizzard, same developers.
Right.
But the Diablo was very,
I mean, the
very
only-
consciously a roguelike.
Right, but
It was. If you go back to the previews in like PC Gamer
Yeah.
in '94 or whenever, the developers talk about it explicitly as being like, we missed playing Rogue, and we wanted to play Rogue again,
I
so we made
suppose
this.
the only real similarity is the movement. Where it's like click where you want person to go.
Does micro matter when you have a pause function?
Uh,
I guess it matters less.
maybe.
See, I don't know why I'm clearing this area when what I actually need is
So-
farmland.
So
which is
blame
up here.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Dang, Rouge. Rojui.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
So what I'm actually going to do here is just board this up.
My bow and arrows are ready. What's up? Any infected around?
I've not ever seen anyone get careless with a belt sander and don't want to.
That sounds awful.
I know what happens when people get careless with a lathe,
Gotcha.
and degloving is not a phrase that I ever want to have applied in context to anybody I know.
Yeah, I would rather not
anybody I
become
don't know.
degloved.
Yeah, that's no.
Okay.
An IRL belt sander race.
Yeah, well, that's funny.
Yeah, it's where you just put them down and
Yeah,
Yeah.
see who has the better torque.
but yeah, like a lathe or a mill is another kind of tool that I would put a great deal of respect towards. I've never used a lathe or a mill. I'm faintly familiar with how they work, but I would have to be run through it in a course to even bother. Because that's the kind of precision operation that I would not want to fuck up. So that's one of those kind of things where it's like, oh, you had the clutch set wrong and it killed you.
Yeah, like I mean, I did
It
woodshop
fucking killed you.
in high school,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And that was kind of my experience. I had one term of woodshop. Okay, so we're buttoned up pretty tight here.
I'm thinking about that guy who lathed his own butt plug.
A new task.
I don't know why I'm thinking of that.
I don't know that I'll ever not be able to think about that.
I mean, what else are you gonna do with this scrap aluminum?
God, wouldn't that be cold?
Warm them first.
Oh, okay, like in a pot of water, or
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Same thing with silicone
I guess
for optimal effect.
I guess silicone's microwave safe, so it's a bit faster.
I wouldn't do that, even if you could.
Well, I mean, just like heating the water.
I would just get it from the tap. I think
Oh, I guess you don't put it in a pot.
no, just like a bowl or like run it under a faucet or something.
Yes. Taste my arrows. Great.
Tastes like copper,
Faster
actually.
than my bow. Yeah.
God, microwaving your own sex toys. I imagine it would be the same as with food, where the outside is molten and the inside is ice cold.
Oh man, that would be awful to find out.
Yeah, you'd find out very quickly though.
Let me put an arrow in.
I mean, I guess, is your asshole particularly sensitive to temperature?
I think so.
Technology
Is it like the back of your hand?
I'll get back to you. It's very sensitive to begin with, so I imagine temperature would be something it detects quite well.
Good to know. I do like just the flat yes in chat.
Yes.
People being like, yes.
Thems that know.
Straight to the heart. Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Great. That's a quote. Video surfaces of Prime Minister.
All I'm saying is like
You hold that, man.
this particular brand of doorknob makes a perfectly adequate substitute.
We're weird animals.
Yeah, we are.
Roger that.
Okay, well, we can begin walling off this area now. See,
Hooray!
like it's a little bit of swelling, right? And these will form,
Polyps.
yeah, basically like
Human polyp colonies.
chambers that we
Colonies, I
can.
guess.
If we expand out from here, and this expansion falls, then we'll have an internal defense.
Sounds good. Can you microwave glass sex toys?
Yeah,
Would
as
you-
if they're Corningware.
Would you want to?
Well, I mean, like, the glass itself probably wouldn't react with the microwaves. Silicon dioxide is not terribly polar bond.
I saw a very beautiful set of glass sex toys for sale in a pawn shop once. And I was just like, no.
Yeah, no use.
I'm aware that can be autoclave, but that's beating up somebody.
Yeah. Like,
No.
yeah, no.
No. Some things don't get sold twice.
Are you sure? Yes.
Anyway.
Thank you for coming with us on this journey.
Did I just? Hey!
In public? In,
Veteran.
in front of chat. You
Yeah.
do this to me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Talking Sim is all about tangents.
it is. Well,
Infection near the colony.
Oh, approaching from the north, you say?
oh. Well,
Which
let's see,
north?
Let's see if
Your
we
north or my north?
see if we survive this one, and then I think we're probably gonna.
Yeah, we'll call it for the night here.
Sounds good.
My arrows. Let me put an arrow in his head.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
Okay.
Oh, not nauseous?
Yeah, not
That's
nauseous.
good.
Heart. Right between the eyes. Yes. Yeah.
Aha, they're coming from a direction.
Roger that.
We won't know which way they'll go.
It's interesting. It could be worse. You order?
Oh, right, I was supposed to get food.
Excuse me. More pylons?
No, we're building fishing huts.
Sweet.
Ah, yeah, they appear to be coming from this direction.
Get him.
Arrows are ready. Yeah.
Wizard needs food badly.
We should be able to survive this one.
Can you put explosive reactive armor on your walls?
Event, you
if
can get
not, why
spike
not?
traps.
Ooh.
Yeah, here they come. There's only a few right now, though, so this will be fine.
Slambos. Just show up with a battering ram or like a shape charge. You're like, wait.
Wait, what? Yeah, just the zombies start chanting,
Oh, God.
Grond! Grond! Grand.
Or worse, like a column of them like start doing room clearing.
Like, oh fuck.
How fucking scary would it be to have like a zombie grunt the word breach and then you go blind and you hear footsteps? You're like, ah!
Who gave them arms?
You're just like inside and you hear ropes on the ceiling. It's like, psh.
No. All right, so we successfully survived that.
Hooray!
Oh yeah, and Hosk, as Hosk points out, the spike traps just slow them down. They're not very good.
You can't kill me.
Okay.
Well, this game just seems good.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with it. I was prepared to be not that interested by it, but I should listen to my friends more often.
Faster than my bow.
And they were right about it.
Well, there you go.
Shall we thank subs?
Yeah, let's do that. Because, like, sometimes there's not a lot to say about something, but...
Yeah,
Positive
and sometimes
things.
it's okay to like something that isn't that... Oh, hey, check it out.
Oh, what? Oh, is that a necropolis?
Yeah, I don't think we can get very close to them.
There's a
But-
lot of stuff.
Yeah, you can see that they use the same style buildings that you do.
That's bad. Can you repair them?
No,
Oh, they're just fucked.
they're just fucked. They're just fucked. And full of men.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, let's start at the bottom.
alright. Andrew Welch has decided to support us on Patreon. Thank you so much.
Wamba X resub for 44 months. Welcome back.
Envoy of Goats is resub for the 5th month. Thank you.
Space Guy 672 for 18 months. Two awesome dudes talking about hopefully awesome games. Let's go.
Science Lord has resub for the 5th month, saying off to a flying start, I see. Well, here we go.
Tower Kai 788 for 36 months, 3 years, and you're playing one of my favorite puzzle games on ETS.
Diabetic of USA has cheered with 200 bits of USA. I didn't mean to make fun of the donor.
Croc 5 for 4 months. Welcome back.
Just Me Jude has resub for the 12th month. Happy 1 year anniversary. 12 months, that's a year of awesome content. I have consumed far more than that. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Love all of you. Cheers. Cheers.
Amadeus Smith is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Ham Tex has cheered with 200 bits, saying Lure is good people. Thank you.
Go Amp Dog 2 for 34 months. Please don't make Adam sad. We
Oh,
won't.
right, that conversation. No,
Yeah.
never make Adam
No.
sad. Keep Adam safe.
Keep Adam happy.
Chaos Blad.
Oh, we missed Forest Gaze.
Oh, sorry. Forest Gaze is resub for the 16th month. No bully Adam.
Chaos Blade 3 with 100 bits. Plus one, they are billions if you can't get it working.
Earthen One has cheered with 51 bits, saying balls, balls, balls.
Joss Cheerawful is a new sub. Welcome to the channel.
Chaos Blade has given 100 more bits, saying it's not a clue, it's just a recap.
Snowbound gave us 100 bits. Got a level with you. I'm waiting for one of these puzzle explanations to be lost. Damn it.
Shamanic 13 is subbed. Thank you. Welcome back.
Baron Radium, 12 months. I am a yearsman now.
SueFan22 is a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel and thank you for deciding to support us.
Yokelhub1234 for 52 months. Good heavens.
Affinity for Pi is resub for the 10th month, saying if playing Antichamber made Cam sick, would playing Uncle Chamber make Cam feel better?
No. Do you smell soap?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not having a stroke. We'll figure out what that is. Formerly Board Gamer for 36 months. The 3 year. I love the perspective you guys bring to these video games. Thank you for all the great talking sims.
Keyboard Cowboy is a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel and thank you.
Arborist Andrew for 28 months. This game looks sweet.
Jade Warrior sub for the 21st month. Lucky number 21.
And Exarsis X just sub. Welcome to the channel.
Duke Frog is also a brand new subscriber. Welcome.
Razgriz BSG27 sub for 3 months. I finally caught a talking sim for a resub.
Pyro Freeze has resubbed for the 7th month. Thank you.
Carnival for 43 months.
Mewmat has resubbed for the 22nd month.
Lava Bear Acolyte for 9 months.
Dr. Wreckage has resubbed for the 2nd month, saying, let us set forth and heed my candid words. Over 12 moons, let's write a verse that rhymes.
Greg Googly for 16 months.
Admiral Mamo gave 100 bits, cheering with zombie bits to be on theme.
And Mr. Fix-It for 47 months. Don't eat the danger gushers.
I think that's a zombie type.
Gross.
Control Alt Defeat Live has resubbed for the 5th month, saying, first sub the new year. I'm so happy it is with Cam and Alex.
All right. Until next time. Oh, and Sham the Wow with 101 bits. You guys
Oh.
are the best. You've inspired me to do so much, including my future career in film.
Oh wow, awesome, Sham the Wow.
Beef. Crap shot tomorrow?
Crap shoot tomorrow,
At
and
1?
also Now Kiss, first thing in the morning. Is Kathleen back on Now Kiss?
I have no idea.
Hey
man, I just work here.
I guess you'll know better than I suspect Now Kiss is back on.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then crap shot at the end of the day. And what's on paper?
we are drafting Rivals of Ixalan. So watch me first Smurfer. First
okay?
Smurfer. Force Smurfo.
Chada.
Mafolk.
Okay, mafolk. Thank you
Force
all
Menfolk.
for watching. Jam on that follow button, I guess.
Yeah,
If you haven't,
it's
check out
here?
our Discord.
Yeah.
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, the Discord. The Discord has like 1 billion people on it. It's a really active community full of really good people.
There are
Excellent
billions.
mods. And lots of channels. You know, if you're looking for groups to play games with, I can vouch for our Discord being full of pretty good people. Yeah, which cord? Discord.
All right, so we will see you next time.
Take care of each other, everyone.
Take care of yourselves too. Bye bye.